Hey guys, it's Sarah at Repeat Crafter Me. Want to show you officially how to weave in your ends on a crochet corner to corner blanket. So with corner to corner, you have your blanket that's made up of these little squares, and you follow a pixel graph to create your image. Now, I love this technique, but as in this graph, which is a LaCroix can, there was a lot of color changes. And with a lot of color changes, ends are unavoidable. So I do have more than I usually do in this particular project. So this is a good one where I can show you exactly what you need to do to weave in your ends and make sure your project doesn't become unraveled. So I am using a tapestry needle here and just a pair of scissors, and you can really start anywhere. Let's see, I'll just pick this one right here in the middle, and you're just gonna hook it right here on your tapestry needle, and you're gonna start weaving in your end. And you don't want to weave it straight across. You kind of want to go over and then under and then back around and through, and then maybe over to the next square of the same color. So I do anywhere from 3, 4, even 5 times of weaving in the end, and then I just clip it off. And I'm done with that one. Let me see if I can get this camera here. I'm gonna pull the blanket up a little so I can show you even closer what I'm doing. Okay, so let's say I'm weaving in this end. So it's coming up from behind, so I'm going to just weave that through here, weave it back through this way, under and up, and maybe one more time through this way. Okay, and that's pretty secure. So you want to make sure whatever color strand you're weaving in, you're weaving it in the same color square. Okay, so that's done, and I can just clip that off. We can go on to another one. Let's just do this one. So I'm going under. I mean, there's really no rhyme or reason to which way I'm going besides the fact that I'm not going in a straight line. And you won't really see, since it's all the same color, you won't, it doesn't really mess up your stitches. Okay, clip that off. Let's do another one. Okay, so I'm just gonna go under here, this way. Maybe one more all the way through. Oop, there's another little end I had already woven in, popping through there. Clip. I just kind of clipped it close to where I sewed it in. It'll be fine, it'll stay there. And that's basically it. It does take some time, but you kind of get into a rhythm. It's one of those things you can do when you're just watching TV, kind of one of those mindless jobs. You can teach your family members how to do this so they can help you. But kind of once you get into the swing of it, you know, it kind of goes fast. I mean, this is not your typical project. You usually don't have this many ends. So this one might take me longer than it usually does, but it will look so nice. The only other tip I wanted to give you was, and I don't see here, we'll use this as an example. See how these two squares aren't connecting? And maybe I want them to connect. Maybe in my design they should be connected. You can use these ends to your advantage. So while you're weaving it in, so I'm gonna pull this up closer so you guys can see. So I'm just going to, let's weave it in this way first. Let's get over to the corner. And then I'm just gonna loop it through So these start to connect. So the colors match up and now my squares are connecting. See how simple that was? That really just, I mean, it only took me 2 stitches there and they're connected. And I can weave this one in too. But check that out. Pretty good. I mean, you could even do more if you wanted. But I think it looks pretty darn good. Weave that one in too. There we go. Okay, I hope this video helps you. Can't wait to show you guys the end product.